But I'm here to talk to you about why I got interested 6.5 years ago in this extraordinary company. But before I tell you that, I will say that actually next month will be my 15th year in the industry. You probably can't see more than a tiny little picture, but I'll show you. I keep this on my desk. I have 3 children. I have a husband and 3 children. I live in Scottsdale, Arizona. I also have 2 fur babies, 2 toy Australian Shepherds. But I got in this 15 years ago when my son, who's now 22, was 7 and my 15-year-old was 11 months. And here's a picture of them. You can see that. And then my 12-year-old was born a few years into my career. But I got into it because I never saw my family. I was a wholesale mortgage rep. I worked for the banks and I loved what I did. I made a lot of money, $150,000 a year. My husband made over 6 figures. We had 401ks. We had no debt. We had a home, everything you'd want. We thought we were living the American dream until someone brought me the idea of starting my own business, which I had never thought of, especially a health and wellness business, because my degree is in psychology. I didn't have a business degree. I didn't have a health and wellness degree. I didn't have a nutrition degree. And so why would I be interested in starting a wellness online business? But I did. And I'll tell you that decision like single-handedly changed my life. I've now, my teams have done over $300 million in global sales, earning me over $7 million. I'm not even sure, about $4 million just in Life Vantage in the last 6 years. But after a couple of companies and some great experiences and traveling internationally, I landed here at Life Vantage. And so if you're looking to take your health and wealth to a new level, you've come to the right place. So I want to show you a little bit about what interested me. But before I do that, I want to say that I think that everyone can agree with me that the world has changed, right? We've had some light bulb moments in 2021 that literally shook us to the core as humanity. It changed the way we think. It changed our activities, our behaviors, our social interactions, all the things. So one thing we realize is your health and your immune system is more important than ever, that your job isn't as secure as maybe people thought, that people are resilient and can change directions very quickly. People are looking for work from home opportunities more than ever in history. And that's a fact. Isn't that crazy? More than ever in history. And then we're responsible for our own health, right? We are our own health advocates, which is why I'm excited to be a wellness entrepreneur to help people, take control of their own health. And then we can also know that solving global problems can make you an overnight millionaire. Now, we don't claim to do that. I'm just saying that a whole lot of people have become billionaires and millionaires in this epidemic or pandemic, whatever we want to call it. So what are some of the global problems facing people now and probably for the long time? Well, recently we had the great resignation. 4 million Americans alone quit their jobs. I think it was like in October or November of 2021. People are still losing jobs for various reasons. Healthy choices are very expensive. I always like to post a picture like, this is what's wrong. French fries at McDonald's are $1 and a fruit cup $6, right? And we wonder why people make poor choices because it's less expensive. Bankruptcy and foreclosures and credit card debt is at an all-time high. Not enough vacation or downtime. People are in debt, many debts more than ever. Too much money at the end of the month. Not enough time with loved ones, which is what got me interested in this industry. And that life doesn't happen by accident. We've got to be intentional. So if part of your goals for 2022 is to be healthier and make more money, maybe have better finances, get out of debt, this could be an opportunity for you. So I'll tell you, I absolutely 100% love network marketing. I can never imagine doing anything again other than maybe some coaching for the rest of my life. And I'll tell you why. Network marketing allows anyone to join at a low cost and have no cap on income. It's the world's best distribution model. Word of mouth, referral-based marketing allows you to earn income by simply sharing products that you use and you believe in. Isn't that simple? And I think a lot of times people try to overcomplicate it. Everyone's like, what do you do? Oh, well, I have a wellness store. I shop from that wellness store. I use my products and I share those products. And then I teach people to do the same. And then we repeat that. That is literally all we do over and over again. So you might be thinking, well, is network marketing for me? Well, waiting a whole raise for $1 raise, or waiting a whole year for $1 raise isn't for me. Working in a cubicle isn't for me. Having a boss isn't for me. You know, being indoors all day isn't for me. High stress and deadlines isn't for me. But what are the benefits of network marketing? These are just some of my ideas of why I like network marketing. You work your own hours. You work from home or anywhere. I literally will work from, you know, sitting in my car waiting to pick up my kids, or before their sporting events start, or working in airports when I'm traveling, whether it's for vacation or business. I work literally from anywhere. I work from my couch, I work from my office, and everywhere in between. No inventory, no employees, no overhead, no liability, millions, probably tens of millions of dollars in research, develop, you know, customer call centers, buildings, marketing, legal, accounting, you know, all these things have been made in infrastructure that you get to tap into pretty much almost for free. No products to create, no research and development, no hiring doctors, no hiring scientists. You can create leveraged income. Again, results not typical. This is a business. If you buy a franchise and you make no money, that's on you. If you buy a franchise and you make a lot of money, that's on you. This is the same. A lot of people want to say that it should be easier or this or that, because you do see some ordinary people making extraordinary money, but they are doing extraordinary things, right? I mean, I earn almost $1 million a year, which is the starting salary of a brain surgeon, right? And I didn't have to go to school and residency for 16 years. And the only reason I know the starting salary of a brain surgeon is almost $800,000 is because my son, who's a senior at UCLA, wants to be a brain surgeon. And when he found out my income, he's like, you literally make more than I'll make after 16 years of college, med school, and 8 years of residency. He couldn't believe that. And so even if I had started my career 16 years ago, I only started at 15 years ago, think about that. I could have pretty much now just became a brain surgeon to make the kind of money that I've made all along, while learning the skills and learning mindset and leadership of how to build teams. I've been learning this for years and years and years. So there are different routes and different ways. He wants to be a brain surgeon. That doesn't sound fun at all to me, right? But we get to do what we want to do. And you can join a community of like-minded people. I literally am surrounded by healthy, fit, well, not everyone's fit. I'm definitely not. I could use some more fitness, but I'm like-minded, healthy people who want to improve their lives, live longer, happier lives, healthier lives, and help others do the same. You can learn as you go, but the key is you need to learn as you go. Giving yourself an education, or, you know, kind of preparing yourself, is really, really important. Hold on a second. My daughter's calling me. Hold on. Oh my God. I just want to make sure. My daughter's stranded for 20 minutes at a soccer field because my husband was supposed to pick her up. Isn't that fun? Okay. Join a like-minded community. That's real life, guys. Sorry about that. You learn as you go, and you are your own boss, which is my favorite part, by the way. Hey, Tara, can you take off tomorrow? Yeah, you got it, right? So here's the thing, is a lot of people don't know if what they are doing is something they're going to wake up and be happy about. Like, I wake up every day and be happy about it because I love our products. I love our company. I believe they're making a real lasting difference in people's lives. And I'm excited to promote them all day, every day for the rest of my life, right? So what are you passionate about? I want to help people get healthier through products and education. I want to help people take control of their health, right? It's not just about taking a pill. It's also about making lifestyle changes. When I go on my social media, I show my walking, my hiking, my healthy cooking, my juicing, my, you know, whatever I'm doing that shows a healthy lifestyle. I'm trying to inspire people that it's not just about a pill or a potion or a powder, that we really can live our best life. I show people, I meditate, I do all kinds of things, right? So what are you passionate about? If you're like me, then this is the right place. Also, you want to know, is the company stable? We're not only debt free, but we have got like $23 million in reserves. I was just on a leadership call today. I'm like, well, we got that much money laying around and we need to spend it, right? Are the products unique? Are they affordable? You could have the cure for freaking cancer, but if it costs $1 million a pill, who can afford it, right? You got to have products that the people who actually need it can afford to buy it. Do they have a wow factor? Will people want or need your products? What needs are they? What solutions are they solving? Is there much competition or any competition? Is there science, research, or proof that your product is going to deliver these results? Who's running the company? And is there, if you do the work, will you get paid? Is it compensation fair and lucrative? So these were the questions that I asked myself. I had already done $200 million in sales in the industry before I got here to LifeVantage. So I really knew what I wanted. So I hope I'll help you make a decision based on experience and maybe make that decision a little easier for you. Why LifeVantage? Well, we're a debt-free, publicly traded company on NASDAQ. We were a retail company. We only had one product from 2003 to 2009. We had our Pro Tandem NRF2. This is one of the most scientifically studied products in the world, having 31 published peer-reviewed studies, 7 patents just in the US, multiple international patents. And it sat on the shelf in GNCs and vitamin shops and CVS and Whole Foods for 6 years until an ABC primetime investigative report was aired in 2005. It went bananas, the stock went crazy. And then from 2005 to 2009, they aired a few times. Dr. Phil, what's his face, Montel Williams, and PBS, all these things, giving it some notoriety. People would run out to buy it. But this is really the age before social media was big and before internet marketing. So nobody was telling the story. And if you haven't watched the ABC Primetime Investigative Report, watch it. You have to hear the story of what it does. This is the first NRF2 breakthrough product in the world, and we're going to go over a tiny bit what NRF2 is. But we're solving a massive health problem that everyone has. See, my belief is that entrepreneurs don't sell products, we solve problems. We solved really big, like Uber solved the problem. Nobody liked taxis. They were unpredictable. They're never on time. They stunk. The people were rude, and you never knew how it was going to cost. And you were always scared because no one knew where you were. The Uber solved the problem. That's just an example, right? Amazon. Some people don't want to go shop. They want better discounts. They want to click on the button, right? They want to do all their online shopping. Again, solved a massive problem. So this is why I love our products, starting with that one, because we're solving a major health problem. Low monthly overhead. You only have to buy one product. Hopefully you'll buy more. I buy every one of our products except for maybe one. No monthly fees for world-class websites, apps, tools like shopping portals, and we have so many great tools that you can use to market it. A world-class marketing team, independent research that was government and funded by government and prestigious universities and institutes. Now, I will quote my friend. He's one of the top earners in the company, probably top 5 earners in the company, Dr. Skip Campbell. He used to be the chiropractor for the Denver Broncos and the Avalanche, I think, or something like that. And he says, nobody else is paying to research your product. Only the company is. When somebody else is researching it, when you see the list of people that are researching it, like Harvard or Ohio State, Louisiana State University, Washington State University, the National Institute on Aging, which is the government division of the National Institute of Health, and all of these research, the American Heart Association, you're onto something because they see something powerful. So that is really important to me. And that's one of the reasons that I love the company. So I said earlier that we're solving a major health problem. And if you didn't know about it, I am sorry to be the first to tell you that in your 30 to 50 trillion cells, I hear different numbers. I hear 37 trillion, I hear 50, I hear 30 million. Let's just say 35 million trillion cells. It's a lot of numbers. You have little things going on. You have toxins entering them. You have biological processes that are normal, but they're being overworked. And like working out too much causes oxidative stress. Working out too little, the food we eat, the processed junk we eat, trans fats and all these oils that are so bad and they go rancid and they're deep fried, things that are genetically modified. The air we breathe, there's been 80,000 new chemicals introduced to our environment since the Industrial Revolution, right? Environmental toxins, the very thing you are watching this on, your phone, your tablet, or your laptop, maybe, EMFs, medications, and more. Our world has drastically changed in the last 200 years. There wasn't a need for something like this. I would love the quote of something like, You're going to take supplements that your grandparents never heard of because you live in a world that they didn't live in. You need things to help you combat what's going on a biochemical part of your body. So let me give you a little, again, we don't make any claims to treat or diagnose or mitigate or prevent any disease because we can't. Do I believe we could? I don't know. I can't say that, but we can. But what happens with uncontrolled oxidative stress? And by the way, when I made this PowerPoint about 2 weeks ago, if you went to PubMed, the National Library of Medicine, there was over 271,000 research papers on oxidative stress, over 250,000 studies. I'm telling you, it's a very big problem that we all have. So it's not a little problem. It's not a little unknown problem. It's one of the most substantiated theories of aging and disease that we have. So what does oxidative stress happen when it's uncontrolled? Everything goes wrong, from cancer to heart disease to Alzheimer's to dementia to fibromyalgia, arthritis, cataracts, Parkinson's, allergies, arthritis, everything. Chronic fatigue, the biggest ones that most average people: brain fog, fatigue, bloating, gas, irritation, bad moods, bad sleep, aches and pains, just creaking around and just not feeling great. That is literally your check engine light for your body. And we literally ignore those things all the time and pop ibuprofen or drink alcohol or take drugs or do whatever to numb that pain. But that is the problem from oxidative stress. I mean, most of the problem. So what's the solution? Let's get to the good part, right? Let's get to the good part. Protandim. NRF2 is a protein messenger that binds to your DNA. It activates a series of survival genes, and one of those is to sense the amount of oxidative stress in every cell. And it turns on a switch and says, okay, it's like there's little monsters in your cells, and it turns on an army to wipe out the monsters, right? The monsters are free radicals that are damaging or oxidizing your cells. Oxidation is rusting, right? And the rusting is what causes aging and disease. And the antioxidants are the good guys going around neutralizing the free radicals. So you've heard the term antioxidant. Did you ever think about it for a second all of your life when you heard that? It means literally stopping oxidation. And sure, we can get antioxidants in blueberries and kale and spinach. Nobody really likes kale though. Like, we're just all pretending to like kale. Anyway, I'm just joking. But to put it in layman's term, one orange has a great amount of vitamin C, and that has about 1,000 antioxidants. A serving of blueberry that costs probably those little square ones, they're $4 or $5 if you get them organic. Half of that is a serving. It's 7,000 antioxidants. How in the world is that going to be an effective or efficient solution when you have millions of oxidants times 37 trillion cells? Oh, wait, do the math. So 7,000 antioxidants, you've got quadrillions of bad guys. You're not going to knock them out with 7,000. You need one for every bad guy. And that's where Protandim goes in. We turn on your superoxide dismutase, and every single molecule of SOD is the equivalent of 1 million antioxidants. And it turns them on in every cell times 37 trillion cells. So let's play a fun game. So if you had 10 in each cell, which you have millions, but let's just pretend you had 10, and now you have 30% more. Now you have 3 million antioxidants more times 37 trillion cells. Do the math. It's a number like that wouldn't fit on your wall. Decillions, I don't know, novillions. It's an astronomical number. And do you see why now it's called one of the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthroughs in the history of medicine? In fact, if you go to PubMed now, when I started, there was a few hundred studies on NRF2. Now there's over 20,000 studies on NRF2. The amount increasing, it's just doubling every year. I mean, thousands of studies every month now are being published on the topic of this because of what it is. And it also increases your catalase, which makes all of this neutralizing of these free radicals necessary, and also glutathione. I can't stand it. I watch athletes and people go online and they spend, $500, $700 to get this intravenous glutathione. You can literally make your own. You can increase your body's own glutathione by 300%. That's tripling it in 120 days. And that is a published study. And by the way, this is the only dietary supplement proven to extend life in male mice. And again, this was a government funded study that we didn't pay for. So at this point, you can see why I'm excited that there's a business opportunity. But really quick, I want to just talk about one more. We have so many products, but I just want to talk about one more, because the more I study mitochondria, and I actually just put it on my social media story today, the more excited I get. In fact, I'll just go straight to my story. So let's see. Sorry. This is real life here stuff here. Okay, I'm gonna go to my story, and this is what I posted today because I want people to know about the problem. So again, you have 37 trillion cells, your heart cells, your brain cells. 95% of your mitochondria are housed in your muscles. And I learned that listening to a podcast the other day. So let me get to my story. So I said, to power up your mitochondria, boundless energy, laser sharp mental focus, and powerful, vibrant body. That's what you get when you power up your mitochondria. See, they have needs, and those needs to be met. They need energy. And by the way, every decade that you're alive, that energy goes out. Mitochondria aren't reproducing. They're not repairing, right? They're constantly like dying and reborn. That's called mitochondrial biogenesis, the creation of new life. It's happening every day. And as our cells get over toxic and we have too much oxidative stress, we don't have enough power, that declines. And so what are the things that you feel? Fatigue, increased body fat, because your metabolism slows down when you don't have any energy to power your metabolism, ladies and gentlemen, reduced mental clarity, and much more. So you can see, and I got this from the internet, symptoms of mitochondrial decline are loss of muscle coordination, weakness, problems with vision and hearing, learning disabilities, heart, liver, gastrointestinal, gut problems, neurological problems like dementia, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, autism, etc. Right? We don't want these. And it's funny. This is literally on my social media that I was sharing today. So knowing that, what are you doing right now to take care of your mitochondria? I just told you have 37 trillion cells, and there are millions and millions and millions and millions in your brain cells and your heart cells. So what are you doing to keep your power to your heart that has to pump blood for 80, 90, 100 years, every second, which is like 1,440 seconds a day or something, like every second, all day, every day for 80 to 90 to 100 years without taking a break? That's why heart disease is our #1 killer, y'all. Like it's like, I just reading something, it kills like 800,000 in the US and 18 million worldwide. I mean, it's unbelievable the number of people dying of heart disease. Why? Because their energy is going down and they're not doing anything to raise it up. Well, this is what does. It activates the NRF1 with 5 all-natural ingredients to increase cellular energy while slowing the cellular aging process, which is good for aging disease, all that, sleep quality, cellular repair, cognitive and brain health, because your brain has a lot of mitochondria because it's a muscle, and supports your circulatory and cardiovascular system. Now we have a lot more products, and I don't have time to go through all of them, but I'll just say this, that we have NRF2 figured it out, that we can use it our hair care, our skin care. We have the same flagship product in our pet tandem version for your dogs. We have healthy energy drinks. I think the most notable thing, I thought I had a sample on my desk, but the healthy energy drink is that it has your daily RDA for B vitamins. Even meat eaters are drastically deficient in vitamin B, and that can lead to a whole host of problems. We have our daily wellness. In light of the pandemic, our scientific team quickly adjusted to create a product that strengthens all 3 parts of your immune system, which I didn't know we had 3 parts. You're innate, you're something and something. But it's got vitamin D and vitamin C and zinc and elderberry, all proven, a zillion studies on those. But it's got a special ingredient that has 8 human clinical studies. It's a fermented yeast. It does not cause a yeast overgrowth. It's a postbiotic that is clinically proven to increase your immune system in 2 hours. It's extraordinary. I can give you the science on that. And again, a full range of body care, skin care, things like deodorants and muscle A cream. And what I love is that all of our products are third-party verified to be non-toxic. So they're not just good for you, they're good for the environment. So you can see I'm excited. And then again, I use these products, almost every single one of them every day. I don't use muscle cream every day because I'm not sore every day. I don't drink the whey shakes because I don't like the taste of whey. Other than that, I use the hair care, I use the skin care, I use all of our gut health and our healthy energy and everything inside and out, up and down, because they're good science-based, products that deliver results affordably, and they're non-toxic. So I can put them on my face, in my body, on my kids' faces and bodies, and my husband's and my friends, and feel good about it. So this is why I love network marketing, because you can see I love the products, I love the science, but more importantly, the business has changed my life, my family's life, because I was able to retire myself in 6 months from corporate America and triple my income in 15 months, way back in 2008. And 5 years in, I was able to bring home my husband. So my kids for the last 9 years or so, I don't know, since 2000, about 9.5 years, have had 2 full-time work from home parents. I didn't say we're stay-at-home parents or work from home. We still work, okay? Because we get to work from anywhere. We get to socially share. Facebook and Instagram have been huge for the success of our teams, and we can teach you how to do that. And again, I work online. Nothing but my own product that I'm going to use for me and my family as an inventory. And then we get a personal online store that you can share your products, and the company will know how to get paid. You can get paid weekly, daily, once you're at a certain level. We have bonuses for acquiring customers and distributors, keeping them. We have a trip for Croatia right now. You have 5 months to get that. I'm almost there. We have several people on our team who've already earned that. Incentives to keep you going, because we want people to hear about our products. So they incentivize us to educate people and to share people. And so actually, I'm not going to go through this, but I'll just say that our average business kit is $2.99. And once you find 3 people who'd like to join you, I guess we call it success 3x3, building your business 3 at a time. Because if someone told me that I would have had teams of hundreds of thousands, my team currently is over 100,000 people, I would have thought you were crazy. Because when I got in 2007, I was the last of my family to get involved in this thing. So all my family was already in it, and all my friends said no. So how did I build a team of almost 10,000 people in 2 years? Because I knew a couple people, and I knew I could find a couple people, and then I knew they would know a few people, and I know they would know a few people, and I knew they would know a few people. And if you actually look at this really quickly, month 1, you get on, you learn about this, you find 3 business partners, you're at least not only using products. So I don't look at it as even an investment, because you're getting $445 worth of products, so you're going to use them. You're getting a business, free apps, free websites, and you actually are going to start earning commissions immediately, right? So if you find a few people or sell some product, you can earn your money back, and at least your business will be profitable or in the red. I mean, ask business owners how much money they invest and how long it takes to get profitable. Even an average franchise could be 200 to, a 1.5 to 2 million for a McDonald's, right? And there's no guarantee. So, I mean, you guys know a few people, make a few $100s, but let me just show you this. If you know 3 people, know not 3 people, know 3 people, know 3 people. I don't want you to think that this is crazy or I'm pie in the sky. I want you to just really think about this. Do I know 3 people that want to get healthy and make some money? Do they know 3 people? Do they know 3 people? In 6 generations, you could have a team of over 1,000 people, and you could be a 6-figure earner on a team. It's not probable, but I personally did this in 2 months. And I've done it in 4 months, and I've done it in a year. I've had different careers, but I've done it every time I've set out to do it. Why? Because I knew this was possible. I knew if I learned about the company and the products, and I taught other people, and I taught them to teach people, that my team would grow. And so I've been in 4 companies. One was just for a very short time. I've been with this company for 6.5 years. The last one was for 5 years, and the first one was 2 years, and the one for a year, because it was a startup, it didn't start up. But I've been successful every time by using this psychology, that you don't have to know 100,000 people to have a team of 100,000 people. You only need to know a handful, and they know some. And this number, if you keep going, and you can make some real incomes. We have teams all over the world. I had another guy in our Philippines team. We launched in November. By December, he was at that level where he was making this last income. He had over 150,000 in his team. So is it possible? It is. And, you know, can I guarantee it? No, but anything's possible when you believe in what you're doing, you're working with the right people, and you're sharing products. So again, why LifeVantage? Most of the world's never heard of us. 99.99% of the people, you know, I know this because we have 3.4 million people that have bought our product as a customer or a distributor in the last 10 years, cumulatively. Folks, I live in the US, as most of you probably do. There's 330 million people. Even if all of them were in the US, which they're not, Australia and Japan are huge markets for us. Even if they were all in the US, we'd still have 327 million people to talk to just in the US. And we're in countries now that amass a population of 2.6 billion. So 2,597,000,000 people in our current open markets have yet to discover LifeVantage. In the Y Wellness, there's been a 60% increase in wellness sales in the last 8 years. And I would imagine, because this was actually from 2018, I would imagine since 2019, 2020, 21, and now that this is skyrocketing because of what's going on in our world. And again, there's now over 270,000 published studies on oxidative stress and growing. Look at the evolution. Look at this from the mid-90s. This is a big problem that is substantiated. And I know you're thinking, well, can I do this? Well, can you follow a system? Can you share products that you love? Can you use them and share them with people you love? Can you talk to people about maybe looking at the information that you looked at tonight, or, you know, another tool that you might feel that gives information that makes you excited? Can you launch a business? Can you learn some skills? Can you learn some products? Can you learn just to plug into a team? And, you know, one day when you're ready, we can teach you how to lead a team. I wasn't born a leader. Oh my gosh, that was a painful process, but I figured it out. And now I lead teams of hundreds of thousands. You can, we have regular team meetings. We have regular opportunities like this every Thursday, and many teams have more. This is just one big team that I'm a part of. We have regular trainings. I'll be in Orlando and just on the 10th of this month for a big training there. I'm speaking Friday for a Saturday morning South Pacific training in our Australia, New Zealand, and Asian markets. We have, you know, our big event there. I'm telecasting in, so excited about that. So there's never a shortage. Every single month there's trainings. Every week there's trainings. There's always opportunity. There's Facebook groups. There's private communities. There's people that have done it who want to help you do it as well. And of course, like I said, Croatia, there's a bunch of bonuses on the team for building customers and building distributor teams right now. So if you're interested, please get back to the person who invited you to take a look at this information. Whether you need more information, you're ready to become a customer, or you're ready to join the team and help share this. We appreciate your time, and thank you so much. And I really, truly hope that I will be the first to welcome you to LifeVantage. Thank you guys so much, and have a great evening. And I hope again to talk to you soon. Bye.